Hello basketball fans and welcome to the final regular season home game for the Westports Malaysia Dragons as they take on Laskar Dreya Sumatra at MABA Stadium. I'm Ben Ibrahim and it's always great to have you with us. And next to us right here is the head coach of the Westports Malaysia Dragons, Coach Ariel Vanguardia. Coach, good luck tonight. Tonight you're taking on Laskar. If you win, you get the #1 spot. What's the game plan tonight?
To play Dragons basketball. I told them what's our identity and I want to see what Dragon basketball is, and I didn't write anything else on the board, but just play Dragons basketball.
Okay. Now let's talk about the big picture. I know you don't like talking about the playoffs, but the playoffs are just next weekend. What's your preparation going into the playoffs?
The playoffs is a whole new season. As you know, we can expect unexpected, but one thing we assure the fans, and we hope that they'll watch live next week, next Wednesday on 29th, is that we're going to go out there and give it our best, and we will prepare very hard, whoever we face.
Okay, Coach, all the best for the playoffs, all the best for tonight. Thank you very much for your time. So that is Coach Ariel Vanguardia, head coach of the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Very calm tonight. Let's look at the table at the moment. And at the moment, the Westports Malaysia Dragons are the #1 team in the competition. Second is the high-tech Bangkok City. Third is the Singapore Slingers Saigon Heat. Yes, they have qualified for the playoffs by beating the Indonesia Warriors 75 points to 73 in overtime. And Laskar Dreya South Sumatra, tonight they are playing for pride. They've only won one game this season and they are going to go for it. Don't forget, they've had some personnel changes as well. Now, right next to me now is our analyst for tonight, guest analyst, which is Andre Reza, aka Dre. Dre, how's it going, my man?
It's going to be a great game today. I'm hoping that Laskar Dreya puts up a great fight tonight, man.
Okay, now Laskar Dreya, because they've only got pride to play for, do you see an upset? Because don't forget, if Dreya win tonight, they upset the Dragons, who will finish second and most likely face the Singapore Slingers.
If I was coach of the Laskar Dreya team, I would definitely use that as motivation. Let the coach, lets the players know that a win tonight would actually maybe put a kink in the plans of the Dragons, and that is something to fight for, Ben.
Okay, now most likely the Westports Malaysia Dragons will face the Saigon Heat, led by the big Justin Williams. Now don't forget, Dre, the Dragons have swept the Saigon Heat 4-0, but anything can happen in the playoffs.
That's right. When it's playoffs, it's actually going to be a 3-game series, the best of 3-game series. In a series that short, Ben, really anything can happen. Overtime win here, a few mistakes there, and you're down one game, first game, and then you're going to lose.
Okay, so thanks very much for that, Dre, and we are very excited here. Ben Ibrahim, Andre Reza, and Lenora Lau, our courtside reporter, who'll be joining us a little bit later. But this is #1 versus #6. If you're thinking this it's just a formality for this game, think again, because the Dragons, I repeat, the Westports Malaysia Dragons need to defeat Dreya by any number of points to finish #1. And don't forget, a lot of gossip with this Laskar Dreya team, Dre. A lot of changes. And Orlando Jones, their import, has gone home. Now, reports say his mother is unwell. So let's hope that his mother has a speedy recovery, because he made an impact with the ABL this season.
Yeah, he definitely did, man, and I hope that wherever Mama Jones is right now, that she's feeling better, that Orlando Jones, our thoughts and our prayers are with the family.
Well, don't forget, they've just had an import join them this week. That is Quinton Davis. He's 27 years of age. He'll be wearing the number 77 top, and that number 77 top this season was worn by Brian Ilat. And Brian Ilat went back to the Philippines for various reasons. Again, we don't know. There's a lot of speculation. I'll be frank, Dre. There's a lot of speculation with this Laskar Dreya team. Don't forget, at the start of the season, in the middle of the season, they had a 14-man roster. Tonight, they've got a 10-man roster. And check this out. They only arrived to their team hotel at 6:30 p.m. this evening. Now, Dre, you've been with a lot of teams before. Is there politics in this team, do you think?
I think that there might be something that we're not seeing, Ben, but as a player, they just need to be concerned about winning this game tonight. Whatever politics aside, it's about the game and the outcome tonight, Ben.
Well, they've brought a 10-man roster. I can see Fridia Sasanto, Sabara, Mustafa Ndoye, Tony Sugiharto, Steven, Trey Wilopo, Suhandi, Andre Ikeyana, and then Unabati, Ricardo Unabati. And now we've got the Dragons. John Ung just coming out there with the cheerleaders. Lo Shifai, he's had a great season with his shooting. He's come a long way, playing more floaters this season. John Ung, Edika Kamarudin, Isran Edika bin Kamarudin, a development player. Yim Shen Hao, a good shooter this season. Kwek Tian Yuen, a man who's come a very, very long way and is only 23 years of age. Looks like the Dragons introducing the locals first, their locals first. And let's hope, Dre, that the locals can step up and have, double digits.
Yeah, I think in this game particularly, the locals have a chance to really show what they're made of, because Coach Ariel is more willing to give them a chance to get on the court more, I think. So definitely, I'm hoping to see Edika, especially, maybe he's just come back from an injury or he's been on the injury list for a while, so I'm hoping that he's going to come out and maybe have a good game, man.
Well, speaking about having a good game, I mean, do you think Coach should go with an ASEAN local starting five first or play his strongest starting five? Because at the end of the day, you want to respect Laskar Dreya.
Yeah, and you've got to play Dragons basketball, just like Coach said. And Dragons basketball is make sure you go all out all the time.
Well, let's now stand up, everybody, and let's listen to the respective national anthems of both teams. Both teams singing their respective national anthems with great pride. And you can hear the voices of MABA Stadium singing Negaraku, the Malaysian national anthem, our national anthem, with great pride as well, which is always very good to see patriotism in the air, Dre.
Yeah, especially these kind of games where you're both teams of their respective countries rather representing. It's really got to see the patriotism from the crowd.
Well, here's a bit of news coming in right now. Ban Sin, team captain for the Westports Malaysia Dragons, is not playing. Mei Joni, number 20, for Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra, is not playing as well. He's got a stomach bug. So, interesting. And here we have the lineup. Ricardo Unapati will play at point guard. Santosa, Tony Sugiharto will most likely play at 4. Trey Walopo, he'll probably play at a 2 or 3 position. And Mustafa Ndoye, the big man from Senegal, he'll start at center. There was talks about him not playing, but the big man is suiting up, and he can really rebound, Trey.
Yeah, he can. He's a force around that paint. Saw him drinking some coffee earlier. Maybe he's ready to go, man.
Hey, is that legal to drink coffee?
I think so. It's a legal drug or something.
Hey, some people consider it. Some people, when I say people, some countries consider that a performance-enhancing drug because it's got caffeine in it.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm not kidding. I'm seriously not kidding. Anyway, all jokes aside, we go to the court. Andre Ikayana, Mustafa Ndoye, Tony Sugiharto, Ricardo Unapati, Trey Wilopo for the Dragons. We have Mwala Tautua, Wong Wei Sing, Justin Knox, and Chris Eversley. And we've just got some last-minute gossip for the lady who's just walked in the door, our courtside reporter, Lenora Lau. Over to you, Lynn.
Well, went over to the Laskar Dreya bench and was speaking with Coach Tondi, and he was saying they just landed about 6 p.m., so the boys are actually quite tired. And they were saying that they actually want to focus more on Sunday's game, so they're not going to go all out. In terms of looking at the main key players they want to look at, for the Dragons, it's Justin Knox and Chris Eversley. Back to you guys.
And Justin Knox gets that. Thanks very much, Lynn. As you said that, as you transferred to me, Justin Knox gets the opening basket for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. The big man we like to call throw down Knox, knock down Knox, rejection Knox. He's an all-round player, triple threat to the max. Unapati drives. Ndoye off the glass. Got to box out better.
That's right. That's exactly what we're talking about with that big man. He just eats up space and puts it down to 2.
Wong Wei Sing in a bit of trouble there. They're trying to shove him over for half-court violation. What's going on there, Dre? You got the better vision?
Looks like it was a backcourt violation. You're right there, Ben.
And that was a bit of pressing and hustle there.
That's good to see from the Laskar Dreya team.
Where was it earlier this season? Unapati drives, kicks out, Ikayana. Ndoye still comes up with the rebound. Posting up on Knox. Can't get the back tap, the Dragons. Unapati hesitates. Ikayana drives for the layup off the glass. Good move there. Andre Ikayana at 32 years of age. He's still got legs. Eversley catch and works the glass. Quite a fast game we got here, Dre, so far.
Yeah, that's 2 up and down baskets. Dragons took advantage of the lax defense for quick fast break.
Avery tries to strip Unapati of the ball. Avery was awesome last weekend, yeah?
Yeah, he definitely was. That game tying runner, that was awesome.
That was not part of the script, but we're all glad it was part of the script. Does he make it? Does it count? Not sure yet. Eversley for the one-handed jab. Chris Eversley. You gotta love that. The crowd love it right here at MABA.
Nice play by Eversley to run back down and really jam it in, putting pressure on the Laskar Dreya defense early.
Wong Wei Sing clips Ricardo Unapati.
Here, Unapati with a nice drive. A little bit, looks like a clothesline just now, man. That was a good call by ref.
I was being diplomatic. Oh yeah. Hands off to Ikayana. Mei Joni not playing tonight. Good steal there by Avery. Fast break for the Dragons. Knox, he's in! Jam! Stuffs it! Justin Knox.
Laskar Dreya needs to tighten up the transition defense. 3 straight fast break baskets by Kale Dragon.
And he strips them again. Shearer all the way. And it's good. And we have the first timeout for this one. And I wonder who called that timeout.
Yeah, it's definitely the Laskar Dreya team. 4 straight fast breaks just now. Great defense by the Dragons and great energy to start the game.
Yes, we love that word, energy. And it looks like the Dragons ate a power pack before they came out. Got their proteins, got their energy bars. And didn't mention that word. I want to be a champion, one game at a time. So this Dragon, very focused at the moment. Leadership, not just from guys like Uru Bansin, John Ng, but everybody else as well. And everybody agreed in unison, Dre.
And it's great to see from Avery to take that leadership role. He's really come into his own this season, leading by example, and then now leading with his words as well.
Well, he's not a super noisy guy. Very much basketball focused. Don't forget he's flirted with the D-League as well in the NBA. Quite experienced for a young 28-year-old man. Kicks out Dreya. Dreya open. Dreya trying to be too creative there, Dre.
Yeah, 1 pass too many there, man.
Momentum with the Dragons who lead 10-7 at the moment. Shearer kicks out. Tautua, been a bit quiet thus far. He goes for the shot. Where's the box out there? Andoya tries to slow things down. Ikiana, he can shoot him. Dreya, not the most confident team at the moment. Just gotta look at their record. But the shot for the tray. Good rebound, Moala Tautua, quick hands. Wong Wee Sing, driving, can he go all the way? Wee Sing! Malaysia bully, all the way.
That was a sneaky move by Wee Sing. Got the big man to stand upright, sneaks it round underneath his arm.
Sugiharto, the big man. No, Wee Sing with the rebound. He can do everything. He just crosses over Ndoye. He drives again. And good tip in by the man we call Moala Tautua. And he's just chastising Ikiana. He's having words. Tautua not happy with dangerous play by Andre Ikeyana.
But he gets the technical called on him.
Who, Mo?
Mo just got the technical called on him.
No way.
Let's see that again. Come on.
Uh-oh. Mo is in a chatty mood.
Yeah, that was a real dangerous play, though. That Laskar Dreya player was standing right underneath Mo on that putback. He really undercutted him. Mo really was in a dangerous position. He almost hit the deck real hard. He obviously had words about it with the referee, and the referee did not take kindly to it, either to the referee or to the other player on the ground just now.
Well, the referee trying to call discipline and order in this game. Got to give credit to the referees for trying. It's not an easy job when everybody's high up tempo. Eversley blocks, but Dreya gets the ball back. Dreya looking for space. Cross-court pass. Quick tree by Walopo. Knox rebounds. Here's the fast break for the Dragons. Shearer goes to the 3-line. Cross-court pass. Wee Sing for the 3. Needed a bit more lift in that one. Working the perimeter. Dreya. Dragons now. What can they come up with? Avery Shearer drives for the floater. Off the glass, Trey. He just saw Mustafa Ndoye there. Big man, yep, I'll just put it up high.
Yeah, that was a sweet move by Avery. A nice little floater right over the hands of Ndoye.
Love to see a replay of that. Ndoye hands off to Ikiana, fakes. Not confident to shoot here, Dreya. And shot clock out. We still got over 4.5 minutes left in this quarter. Dragons lead 16-9. It's quite physical at the moment, Dre.
It is, it is. And that's what, like, the referee is really interested in taking control of this game. He calls those calls early, man.
In comes Yim Shen Hao for the Dragons, and he can shoot the ball as well. Knox posting up on Ndoye. He's in trouble. Ball's knocked out of his hand. Looked like a foul there.
The referee just handed out another technical.
What is going on, Mr. Referee? That's not a technical, is it?
No, see, the thing is, you got one of the players, I didn't see what the call was, but one of the players got a technical for talking back at the ref for saying he's got to call a tighter game, which is fair. We saw Ndoye push Knox in the back blatantly without even going for the ball. There was no call, and yet they called the ticky-tack foul at the half court. He's now want to reach in with Avery. The players don't seem to be happy right now, man.
Looks like these referees tonight will not take any lip from the players, Dragons players or Dreya players. So the motto now is button up and say nothing if you're playing on the court.
That's right.
Avery steals the ball, but out of bounds. So it will be an inbound pass by Laskar Dreya.
Something that Coach Errol is going to tell the team is don't let the referees decide the outcome of the game. Just play the game, keep your mouth shut, make sure that the play on the court is the one that speaks the loudest.
Let the ring do the talking. And here we have Quinton Davis coming in. He just joined the team on Monday. 6'3" from Pittsburgh. Ndoye loses the ball. Here come the Dragons. Shen Hao gets bumped. Quick, good eyes there by Chris Eversley. He just saw Quick open, passed it, and Quick just dropped it in.
That was actually set up by a nice back pick from Justin Knox on Quick's defender. Great play.
Great basketball IQ by the Dragons. Looks like Dreya struggling to hold on to the ball. Eversley, Tong, unselfish to Shen Hao and one! Unselfish basketball by the Westports Malaysia Dragons as they lead 18-10. That was great, Dre. That was great. Love to see a replay of that again.
I would too, Ben. The Dragons really running everything the way they want to on offense right now, being unselfish with the ball.
But that's a very good point that you brought up. Running hard. The Dragons are the harder running team. Dreya reluctant and slow with their plays. What's the reason with that, Dre? Confidence?
It could be, Ben. It's also the last game of the season in a very disappointing season for the Laskar Dreya team. It's tough to drum up that energy, you know?
Unapati, way off target. Sorry, that was not Unapati. That was number 14. That's Jan Stevens, a new player as well. Looks like there's a bit of jawing at the moment here, Dre.
See that miss? And I think what happened was there was an over-the-back call on Ndoye, and he's not happy about that either.
Let's send in a secret weapon, Lenora Lau, to find out and explore. And I think Lenora, she's reading my mind, and she's running there right now. Quick. What a basket! This man has come a long, long way, not just with his basketball, but more in particular, his shooting.
That's right, man. And that confidence that comes with good shooting, that's what's key. Confidence. He's more confident now than he was when he first started the season.
Well, Nick Velasco, who was a guest commentator with us at the start of the season, former teammate of Quick, just said, shoot the ball. Shoot the rock, shoot the ball. Turnaround jumper, falls short. Looks like the Dragons' rebound numbers will be pretty good right now. Look at the open. Man, look at that. Good move there, Shannon. Fake. Blocks. But it's still Dragons' ball. Looks like, look, everything that the referee is calling in favor of the Dragons, Dreya don't agree.
No, they're particularly combative tonight, man. We've seen them a couple of times before. They've never been this much of a talkback from the Dreya team.
I'm lost for words, I'll be honest, because they are one of the more calm, composed teams in the competition.
And it's off camera now.
Going for shots, really, but Ndoye, he's probably one of their better players this quarter, getting some rebounds. But that's a lesson for the playoffs. Got to box out better, yeah, Dre?
That's right. And you'll notice, Ben, the difference between the two teams is that the Dragons have been sharing the ball. There's a lot of passing going on. And with the Dreya team, it's been very much a one-on-one kind of situation. No one's passing the ball. It's just one pass. Some guy dribbles for 15 seconds, and they put up a shot.
So we're about to start the final part of the first quarter, unless any of the respective coaches call another timeout. Highly unlikely. There's a number of timeouts you can call per quarter, yeah, Dre?
Per half, actually, man.
Per half, yeah.
Right.
Gotta bring out the rule book. Dragons need to stick by the rule book and not talk back to the referees tonight. Turnover, Quinton Davis. What can the man from Pittsburgh do? Drive. We thought it was going to be a charging foul, but referee lets that stand. Quick ball by the Dragons. Shenhao. Way off the baseball pass by Dreya. This is a slightly more confident Dreya. And Ndoye shoots, the big man. Big man can't shoot, they say. Eversley. Give the ball to Chris Eversley and he'll put it in the net.
That was a nice pass, but where is the defense from the Dreya team? No transition defense at all.
I think they left it at the hotel. Still might be a bit tired. Shooting very lackluster at the moment here, Dreya. They just look a bit flat. As Ned said, you know, getting in at only 6 o'clock when tip-off is at 8 o'clock. And quick! I'm laughing because he's just a new player this season. Lost for words for this man. Nice guy as well. Working hard on his game. Sohani for the fake. Open man, Dreya. Good basket there. Sabara, number 21. Ooh, that was a bit of wrist connection. Mo tries to steal it from Davis. Davis all the way. He runs into some Dragons traffic, and he'll be fouled in that one. Blocking foul, 2 shots. And let's see what Quinton Davis can do from the charity stripe. And we understand that his wife, Janelle, is watching tonight. Janelle is a diplomat working in Indonesia. So Janelle, if you're watching this, thank you for lending your husband to Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra this week. We spoke to him before the game, very friendly man. He studied education and history in a Division II school in America. He made 2 out of 2. So this man not bad from the charity stripe too, Dre.
That's right. And Laskar Dreya has really picked up the pace with his inclusion into the lineup. That's good to see. He's brought some energy back.
Well, that's what they need. John Ng. Quick again, open! And John Ng trying to hustle and get the ball back, but here comes Dreya. Davis. A good move there by Davis. Should have passed it. A lot of dragging there. Mo. Can he bring the house down? Ooh, tried to be a bit tricky there, and that is the end of the first quarter. Physical, fast, aggressive. What's the word? Joy is not a word, is it?
No, but it was definitely a battle. Even though the scores don't show it, there was a lot of contact along with the refs. Let's hope that cleans up for the second quarter and beyond. We want that competition, but we do not need that extra aggression.
Well said, Dre. And at the moment, Coach Tondi trying to draw up some plays that we can't see it on camera at the moment, but we're seeing some replays there. There's Ricardo Unapati. And I mean, I suppose the lesson, not just for this game, but you got to be careful because potentially the Dragons win tonight, face Saigon Heat, and Saigon Heat, Justin Williams is a great rebounder. He shows no mercy in terms of boxing out. So use this as a practice run.
Yeah, I think so, Ben. They've really got to make sure that those same Dragon basketball tenants are kept with it. They box out. They play great defense. They fill the lanes on the fast break, and they never stop running.
Well, one man who hasn't stopped running is Wong Wee Sing. And Tony Sugiharto, the big man there. Look at that, Wee Sing. And Mo coming in for the tip-in. Mo's been quite good with those tip-ins the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, he has been, and he's actually had some spectacular tip-in dunks, actually. The Dragons really need his energy out there on the offensive glass, man. It's when Mo is playing with that energy, the Dragons are winning games.
Well, Kuala Tautua last season, not the greatest season by his standards because he was susceptible to injury, and he had a horrible back injury last season, and it came from training. Yeah.
Overtraining, maybe.
And now we go over to Lenora Lau, our favorite courtside reporter, who has some gossip for us.
General manager of Laskar Dreya was saying that they were sticking to zone. They're going to stick to zone defense, which is what they were doing earlier. And they're also going to try and do more fast breaks to try and add more points to the scoreboard. Back to you guys.
That's an interesting point that Lynn brought up. Fast breaks. They've been playing pretty slow tonight, Dre.
Yeah, they have been, man. And in order to break properly, you've got to play good defense. It's very difficult to run a fast break from a made basket. You've got to force the miss, grab the rebound, and run.
Wilopo. Andoya posting up. He kicks out. Wilopo open. Rebound there. Tautua. Tong Wen Kyong. Another player who's come a long way. Shen Hao. Hands off to Shen Hao. So Justin Knox and Chris Eversley taking a break. John Ng for the shot. So Coach Ariel going with 4 Malaysians for his starting 5. That's John Ng, Yim Shen Hao, Kwek Tien Nguyen, Tong Wen Kyong, and Kuala Tautua playing at number 5. Ndoye for the baseline 2, gets it. Mustafa Ndoye, the big man from Senegal, shows big man can shoot. Remember that movie, White Man Can't Jump?
Yeah, I remember that, man.
I'm gonna make a movie, Big Man Can Shoot. Can shoot.
Can shoot, yes,
Can
right.
shoot.
Can shoot.
I think I'll have a lot of actors audition for my movie.
I would think so, man. I would think so. He's Ndoye knocked that ball out there on that drive on the Dragons.
Lenora Lau to be audition manager, Coach Ariel Vanguardia to be lead vocalist.
Definitely. You can hear him all the way from here.
He's pumping up.
It's not a Dragons game unless you can hear Coach Ariel yelling.
Oh, yes. Coach Ariel Vanguardia, a graduate of De La Salle University in the Philippines. Wong Yi Hao now on the court for the Dragons. Number 5, young man, only 18 years of age, from the very famous suburb of Klang in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Dreya needs some points and need it fast. And they lose the ball. Turnover again. Justin Knox back on the court. The general, 1-2, gets it, swish. Now, big man can shoot because Justin Knox is my lead actor in my movie.
Definitely a good casting call by you, man. Leading man, Justin Knox, great shooting.
You know what, Justin Knox? I mean, who's your pick for import MVP this season, Dre?
I definitely say it's a toss-up between Justin Knox or even Avery Shearer. He's been the catalyst for this Dragons team. He's had some really big games and big shots, too.
Good point, good call. Shearer, Knox again. Oh, 2 out of 2 for the mid-range jumper. Well, Avery Shearer, maybe he might not be in for a shot because he didn't play from day one. Oh my God, he gets the steal. Dragons get the steal and the foul.
The young man, 2 steals already in less than 2 minutes of play. Great play, great defense.
I mean, it was not that long ago that Wong Yi Hao was doing an exam and a test. And now he's got his first basket.
He's doing the SPM, was he?
Well, I don't know. Wouldn't be surprised if he's still doing his SPM or waiting for SPM results. I don't want to say inaccurate information, but what I can tell you, accurate information, 2 out of 2 for Wong Yi Hao from the charity stripe. He's on the board. Davis, good move there by Quinton, the man they call Q. Sounds like 007's mechanical engineer, Q.
Yeah, I think you're right, man.
What are you doing agreeing with everything I say? You're supposed to jaw me, aren't you?
I do, but I'll only say you're right when you're actually right, man. You haven't said anything wrong yet.
It's nice to be right. Justin Knox. Shearer, what a rebound, Dre.
That's great. He really came up with that putback. One of the smallest guys on the court, grabbing that rebound, put it back in for 2.
Man, he was open there, Dreya. Number 34, Frida Susanto. Andoye. Looks like Dragon just put your hands up.
He's not happy, though. He thought he got fouled a lot earlier. The big man.
Justin Knox not happy there. Back chatting the referee. Gotta be careful, Dre. Like you said earlier, button up. That's
right. Let the play on the court speak for you. Don't jaw with the refs.
I'm sure Lenora Lau is going to find out what nationality these referees are from. Because don't forget, the referees are from different parts of ASEAN. And they may interpret the game differently. Last season,
interesting way to put it, Ben. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm not being diplomatic. I'm being truthful. You know, it's subject to interpretation of the laws of the game. And don't forget, last season we had a guy called Real Banera come in. You may remember him from our segment on television, The Real Call, and he educated the basketball public, ABL fans, on what referees see. Was it the right call? Was it the wrong call? And I must say, Real, nice guy. Very passionate guy. He also refereed in the NBA for a little bit. He did help the referees see different things. He always said to me, look, the referees in ASEAN are too black and white. You know, just because they see a little bit of contact doesn't mean they give a foul straight away, a holding foul, a blocking foul. If there's a bit of contact, look at the legal guarding position. Was the hands up? Was the feet in the stance? I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit passionate about this, but the referees sometimes, even us as commentators struggle to see what they see, Dre. You can attest to that.
Yeah, and we've got the benefit of slow motion and replay as well, so definitely the case, but they are professionals. They're supposed to do their job. They're supposed to call the game the right way.
John Ng needs to get some numbers because his numbers in terms of minutes have been quite limited on the court this season. And that's Dragons ball, and the Dragons fans love it.
Nindoya shuffled his feet in the post. He does not look happy. He thought he got fouled.
Good eyes there, Dre. That's why I love it that you're the analyst.
I appreciate the compliment, Ben. You definitely make my job a lot easier.
Andre Reza, full of compliments. Don't worry, everybody. There's no bromance going on here.
It's Friday night.
Popcorn and Coca-Cola. Avery Shearer. Is that a kickball? I saw a bit of contact with the legs there. Dre, did you see any contact there with the legs?
Yeah, that's definitely a kick ball. Then reset the shot clock.
Hey, my eyes are not bad too. I eat a lot of carrots. And now we're going to go over to someone who's very passionate about the game as well, our courtside reporter, Laskar Dreya.
Well, since you guys were so curious, I went to find out with the commissioner. The referees, they're from 3 different countries: Philippines, Thailand, Singapore. Back to you guys.
And we have a bit of joy and a bit of despair at the moment. And we got number 20, Shifai, just took a long 3 and got that tray. But Wong Yihao is injured. This is looking pretty bad here, Trey. Justin Knox and John Ng helping him off. He can't even walk on it. He must have been an awkward fall. I really feel for this big man, this young man, getting 2 points tonight.
Yeah, he's had some good game, a good game today, Ben. He's had some good defense. Looks like he might have sprained his ankle on that box out, though.
Look at that 3 by Shifai. Oh, that was a fall there. We saw the ouch. And here come the Dragons. Avery. Knox! One-handed jab. The crowd love it. Justin Knox brings the house down. And one. Got so excited I forgot to call the foul. What a move. Bang! Woo-hoo-hoo!
Oh,
That's
my
a move.
God.
That's a dunk.
That is some huge power by Justin Knox. Took the contact and threw it down with authority.
Justin Knox reaching out to Hollywood saying, do you want to make Space Jam 2? Because I can jam it. And I can shoot it from the charity stripe. Justin Knox, he's my tip thus far for the player of the game. You know, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell our audience a story about Justin Knox. He may fly like a hawk on the basketball court, but he's afraid of water.
He can't swim?
Well, he can swim, but he said the craziest thing he ever did was swim in the sea. And Avery Shearer works the glass as well, swim in the sea in Honolulu. And he got stuck there for quite some time, and it was one of the scariest moments in his life. So he may be a hawk, but he ain't no fish, or shark, or dolphin.
Well, as long as he's a great basketball player, that's all we need, man.
Well, he's from Alabama, he's a Tar Heel, and he's a Dragon. Playing a great game. Shearer just a bit too courageous with that one. Unapati, reverse layup, and gets it. Rakado Unapati. Didn't expect this from that man. This being a reverse layup. He's quite a short player.
Yes, it's a bit of a tricky move to put Justin Knox off on that block.
Yeah. Kicks out. Shifai! And gets it. Good 3-point shot by Lo Shifai from downtown.
Great drive and find by Avery Shearer, too. Drove the lane, drew in the defense, kicked out for a nice open 3 for Shifai.
Sugihato. He tries to work the glass. Ooh, was that deliberate? The referee putting their hand up. Technical, is that a technical?
Intentional foul, unsportsmanlike behavior.
Sometimes some referees put up the T. Some
That's right.
referees put up the hand. That's what I said earlier, interpretation.
Well, in this case, what happened was Nindoya just stuck his foot out, into Justin Knox. Unsportsmanlike behavior. That has no place in this game, Ben. No place at all.
We've had a few technicals in this game thus far. It's not even half time, Dre.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're so mad. Maybe they must have had a bad flight on the way over because they are really just taking it to the Dragons, kicking people around, pushing them. The viewers at home can't see it, but Mustafa got away with a couple of shoves in the back on the smaller guard.
You know what it is, Dre? I mean, this is one thing I've learned about the ABL, is that sometimes certain players from certain teams say certain things to certain players from other teams. That really riles them up. I can't remember which teams it was. But one team said something about one team. They said, "You're here to make up the numbers." And they took it and said, "Oh no, we're not," and they beat them. They beat them on their home floor too.
That could definitely get a team riled up, but I doubt the Dragons, even if they're riled up, Ben, you don't play dirty. That's how you don't want to hurt people. You want to win a game, you want to go all out, but you don't want to hurt people. That's just how the game is played.
Justin Knox, Wong Wei Sing. So far, 3 Dragons on the floor. Justin Knox will take the 2 shots. And while he's taking the 2 shots, he gets 1. We throw over to Lin. What's going on, Lin?
Okay, looks like a twisted ankle. What I love is that Rinesh, the physio over there, he is basically making him smile as much as possible to forget the pain. But looking at it, I don't think he's going to play just yet. We're still going to see if it's a very major thing or not. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Lin. Justin Knox missed. There's a miss. Oh, well. First time for everything in a game. Muala Tautua on the court. Low Shifai. Shifai again. He's confident. He's got the hot hand. He's got the confidence, Trey.
Yeah, he definitely does, man. Shifai's been shooting well. That stroke is there whenever he wants it, though. He's had a couple of open J's as Unapati gets fouled going to the basket. Oh, sorry, that was Davis gets fouled going to the basket.
Don't worry, I made a mistake with Unapati as well. Earlier, I thought he was number 14, Stevens, but you know what? Sometimes when you're looking at that back and you don't see the number, and I'm not very good at judging haircuts because I'm not a judgmental hairstylist, which is not in my skill set.
That's fair.
And Lenora's on fire tonight. Over to you, Lynn. What's going on?
Okay, no, while I was over there checking on Yihao, I overheard Coach, he was saying to the Dragons, make sure you watch the defense in the paint area. And then back on the slight injury, what happened was Yihao was actually trying to go for a rebound. Okay, back to you guys.
Whoa! We were talking to Lynn, and when Lynn started talking, Chris Everly stepped up and gave us a two-handed flush. Dre, how awesome was that?
That was, man. That was a great flush as Doyle shows his range. I think he's trying to win that leading role in your movie, Big Man Can Shoot.
The audition is open. Good pass there, no look pass by Eversley to Tautua. Tautua puts it in. What can Dreya come up with? Unapati with a crossover, drives to the baseline, hesitates, kicks out. Ikeyana, Andoya. What is he doing? Is that traveling? Like too many steps. Did you see a third step there, Dre?
I thought so, but let's see what the call is. It says holding foul.
It looked like he was doing a supersonic dance move in a nightclub. Zook is not that far from here, you know. I'll tell him that later.
I would not know. I think you know better, Ben.
I don't know. I'm old. Maybe that question we'll ask that to Lenora Lau and her young colleagues of ours at the Dragons. Unapati.
That's an offensive foul. That's got to be an offensive foul. That's right. Unapati extended his arm, pushed the defense off. Easy call for the ref.
Don't forget, not much depth on the Dreya bench because they only bought 10 players. Don't forget, at the start of the season, they had 14 players, and they've cut a lot of players as well. Dragons kicks out. Inika open. Inika for the shot. Inika! Isran Inika bin Kamarudin from Shalom. And the Dragons bench is pumped.
It's great to see Edika get out there and hit a 3 for the Dragons. You know he's a fan favorite here at MABA Stadium.
Absolutely. Unapati, not even close. Long pass, Eversley, one-on-one with Sugiharto. Slows it down. Shenhao kicks out, Tautua wants to go for the 3. Edika open. Edika elects to pass. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. But Dragons ball. Chris Eversley calling for something. A play.
Don't
Tell the referee how to do their job. He might give you a technical. We were all confused at one point what was going on there, Trey.
Yeah, we were. It looks like the Laskar Dreya team's in the penalty, so that reach-in foul actually gave 2 free throws to Chris Eversley, who proceeded to miss his first.
You know, Chris Eversley, I told him before the game, you can hit 3-pointers, but when it comes to free throws, you're up and down. And he goes, yeah, I don't know what's up with that. But Eversley passes. Shenhao gets it! Yim Shenhao. His first season with the Dragons, and he has adjusted. Not protecting the ball. What did we say about protection, Dre?
Yeah, Laskar Dreya playing totally out of sync. No offense being run. Even the individual plays. Simple mistakes. Almost sometimes you would say schoolboy mistakes. Some might say these are professional players. You wouldn't expect them to make the mistakes that they're doing now. That was a double dribble by Unapati.
59-27, Dre. Can you believe that? Over 30 seconds to go. Inika. Oh, that's goaltending.
It's a good call. Good call, Ben. That's definitely goaltending.
You don't need to be an expert to see that.
Doya was at least a second late there. The ball hit the backboard before he touched it.
Unapati, what can Dreya? They have gone super, super flat. More flat than an airport runway at the moment. And air ball, Inika, good bounce pass by Inika. Chris Eversley! Oh! Tried to be creative there. He saw Tautua. He's saying to Tautua, why didn't you jump, dude? I'm talking about airports. Take off, take off.
To be fair, Chris Eversley looked like he was trying for a layup at that point. That pass actually hit the rim. There was no chance Mo was going to get that one.
Okay, now the Dragons are being quite comfortable, and one man who's not going to be happy about that, well, being comfortable, is Coach ABL.
As a player, it's hard not to relax when you're up 40 points almost by halftime.
Yeah,
it is 63-27 right now.
And that's the end of the first half. Like Trey said, 63-27 in favor of the Westports Malaysia Dragons. The Dragons in ultimate control at the moment, running some great plays. There was shades of brilliance there, here and there. Very little though, if I'm being harsh, on Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra.
Yeah, Dreya has not run any semblance of an offense. Everyone is just going one-on-one with each other. No chance, no real offense at all, man.
Well, we're just going to take a short break, but when we come back, we're going to analyze the first half. The game between the Westports Malaysia Dragons and Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra. Don't go away.
have you motivated the players for Laskar Dreya?
Now I told them just to enjoy the game and play just like what they play in the training, and just have fun, enjoy the game.
Enjoy the game. Well, for the second half of the game, what is the adjustments that's been made for the team? Is it still going to be zone like you mentioned just now? They're going to change it?
Yeah, I think we made several changes, and we will make rest some of the players because they're injured, but we will keep on the zone defense. So we try to control the game now for the second half because the Dragons plays very well today, and I think we have to make them slow.
To try and slow them down. Okay, thank you so much, Andre. Back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Lenora, and apologies that Coach Tondi could not make the interview. He had to pull out last minute because he was preparing his players for the second half. And High-Tech Bangkok City, I'm sure if the players and management of High-Tech Bangkok City would be watching that interview with the general manager, they would not be too happy because don't forget, High-Tech really, really need the Dragons to lose, and they need to win by a bit of a margin to come up on top, Dre. But at the moment, unlikely that will happen.
Yeah, the Dragons are firing on all cylinders right now, and honestly, man, barring a miracle by the Laskar Dreya team, it's going to be a tough win for them.
It is going to be tough. I agree with you there. Yim Shen Hao, Wong Wei Sing, Justin Knox, Kwek Den Yuen, Liu Shi Fai, the starting five for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. Davis. Dragons can't hold on to the ball. A good steal there by Wei Sing. He hasn't played that many minutes tonight, but he's been effective. Justin Knox posting up. Wei Sing for the layup. Good move there. He saw space there, Dre, and he just drove and laid in.
Lightning quick. Quick first step, easy layup.
Davis hesitates. To the corner. Looks like Dreya don't want to shoot this, Dre.
Yeah, that last pass, that should have gone up into your shot.
And Shifai knocks the ball out of Ndoya's hand. Wei Sing again. Wong Wei Sing has missed the layup tonight. So the starting five for Dreya, Mustafa Ndoye, they got Stevens, Davis, Wilopo, and taking the shot there. Good shot there by number 8, Andre Ikayana. Don't forget, he had 9 points when they lost to High-Tech Bangkok City on Wednesday, the 8th of October. That was the last time Dreya played, so they are quite fresh compared to the Dragons, who had a overtime win against High-Tech Bangkok City last Saturday, 18th of October. Davis. Pass. Kicks out Davis for the open look. Tries to get the tray, but he doesn't. Dreya's field goal percentage right now will be pretty low, Dre.
Yeah, Dreya has not made a lot of baskets. They're only shooting 32% so far, Ben, for this game.
Maybe because of the bigs of Dragons, that they very scared to drive hard to the basket. What do you think?
Yeah, the Dragons bigs are known to be great defenders, but I think it just comes down to the Dreya team not actually running an offense. They're not really trying to get open shots, Ben.
Yeah, I agree with you there. You know, I mean, they go to the basket, they go to the perimeter. Like a lot of pump fakes. What do I do? What do I do? Who's going to take that shot? It's like someone's going to save me. This is basketball. Yes, we always say it's about runs, but it's about making those shots. And Dreya not making those shots at the moment. Shen Hao. Oh. Ball goes in after ripping out of the wall. Doesn't matter how you get him as long as you get him. Davis, what can he muster for Dreya? And Ndoye on the baseline, kicks out. Now this is better by Dreya. Back tap there by Dreya. Just hit the shot, shoot the rock. Shoot it, Dreya, shoot it. Then listen to me.
No, man. don't think you're the coach that they're looking for.
Just shoot the ball, man.
They don't have any confidence out there, man.
Well, nobody wants to shoot the ball at the moment or hang on to the ball. This is the problem when you have a 38-point lead by the Dragons. But there's still a bit of hustle about the Dragons. Ndoye tries to set the screen, tries to float it, not even close. Wee Sing tries to set it up. Shen Hao cutting in. Knox for the 2. Crowd getting a bit frustrated, Dre. No baskets.
Yeah, the Dragons are playing a little sloppy out there, and Laskar Dreya can't seem to run a proper offense in the half court right now. Trying to dump the ball down to Ndoye all the time.
Sorry about that, brother. I was just about to say, it's very rude of me to cut my analyst off.
It's okay, man. I'll take your apology.
But all apologies aside, shot clock was low. Now there we have a basket. Someone wants to score, Dre.
Yeah, Davis in the right place at the right time. Easy putback.
I must say, Quinton Davis, the man we call Q, pretty all right tonight. And Moala Tautua wouldn't be happy with that.
Airball.
Long pass. Easy basket by Trey Wilopo.
No transition defense. Coach Arrow cannot be happy about that.
Dragons. You know, one thing about the Dragons tonight, they're going to work on their offensive sets for next week's game. And don't forget, next week's game is only next Wednesday, the 29th of October. How quickly time flies. That'll be game 1 for, well, the 4th straight season the Dragons make the playoffs. That's something that the franchise can be proud of, but have never progressed past the semifinal. Last season, losing to the Indonesia Warriors, we were swept. Season before that, losing to the San Miguel Beermen 2-1, and so forth and so forth. But always making the semifinal. Full credit to the owners of the Dragons as well. Ruben Yananalingam, Robin Tan, Dato Wira, tip in there by Mustafa Ndoye. Looks like, you know, Dreya getting more points at the moment than the Dragons do.
Yeah, the Dragons coming out with no fire. Lots of mistakes, lots of bad passing. And Laskar Dreya slowly trying to come back. Another turnover from the Dragons.
That was a problem against High Tech last week, yeah?
Yeah, there was.
Davis to the fake. And Ikayana saying, where were you going to pass that to, my friend? Well, I had a chat to Quinton Davis before the game and said, hey, what happened to this player? What happened to that player? He just said, I don't know, and I don't know. He wasn't trying to be polite. He just doesn't know because he's been with the team for less than a week. But I must give full credit. We must give full credit to him. He's playing an all right game.
Yeah, it's really tough for a new player to come into an already established team and try to integrate himself. He's definitely done great on defense and put some energy on offense as well.
Tautua got some energy there and gets fouled. Moala Tautua last week against High Tech Bangkok City had 22 points. And he says his role model, he asked me before the game, who's your favorite basketball player? I said Magic Johnson. And I said my brother's favorite player was Michael Jordan, sorry. And he goes, yeah, I'm an MJ fan too. I said, which MJ is that? He said, Michael Jackson. So I teased him, I said, you're gonna do the moonwalk, are you? He said, yeah, well, you know what? Seriously, Moala Tautua, I kid you not, is gonna be an entertainer one day. He's gonna shave that beard off. He's gonna take our microphones off our ears. He's gonna be a commentator. He's gonna be a dancer. He's probably gonna be the backup dancer for Justin Timberlake. Who knows? Maybe J-Lo. But according to Lenora Lau, he'll never shave off the beard. He likes James Harden too much.
Yeah, he's got an impressive beard, Mo. Almost Harden-like, almost.
I'd love to shoot like Harden, won't you?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Wouldn't want to defend like him, though.
John to the corner. Tong tries to go for a reverse there. Mo! What a dunk by Moala Tautua. Can Dreya bounce back and gets a shot? No. Here comes the run. Eversley controls the ball. That's pretty good by Chris Eversley, considering how many guys he had, trying to strip the ball from him.
Yeah, that was good transition defense by Dreya. Few and far between so far, but definitely a good attempt to stop Eversley, although they ended up with a foul.
Number 34 checks in for Laskar Dreya South Sumatra. According to our team sheet, number 34 is Frida Susanto. But I don't think that is Frida Susanto, to be fair. Cross-court pass. Davis steals the ball. What can he set up? Olopo for the three. No good. Enika almost got a rugby tackle there. Davis.
Sorry, Davis with a lot of energy, but it seems a little bit misplaced. A little too hard on those fouls, a little bit too fast on those shots. He's trying, though. He's trying real hard.
Well, Dre, look at the scoreboard. He's trying to give his team something. They're down. Dragons lead 72 points to 36. That must be a record. So on the floor at the moment for the Dragons, Erika Kamarudin, John Chris Eversley, Moala Tautua, Tong Wen Kiong, John for Laskar Dreya, Trey Wilopo, number 21, Sabara, number 34, Mustafa Ndoya, number 16, Davis, number 77, and John here, team vice captain, bricks his first shot. John runs an advertising business with his brother, and life after basketball is the advertising business for Mr. John and family. So, a man who's been around Malaysian basketball for a very, very long time. But he's a great guy, John First person to say hello when you walk onto a basketball court. Working the perimeter, Dreya. Sabara loses the ball. Ndoya! What a jam by Mustafa Ndoya! The Senegal slam! That's what you call the Senegal slam. Woohoo! That was hot.
That was in John Ng's face.
And Andre Reza, your eyeballs almost came out there. You fell over. Are you all right, dude?
The force of that dunk just knocked me over. Big man threw it down hard.
And here they come again, Dreya. Oh, what was that? How tricky was that by Trey Wilopo? Under the legs to Mustafa Ndoya, who's looking for his second dunk, but it's a blocking foul on the Dragons. And Ndoya, the man who can dunk it, flush it, throw it down. That's nasty.
Yeah, and it's good to see Wilopo try something like that. The GM of the Laskar Dreya team did talk about having fun. He looked like he was trying to have some fun there.
Well, he was smiling. And Ndoya can shoot him as well. Mustafa Ndoya had 10 points and 18 rebounds against High-Tech Bangkok City a couple of weeks back. And he misses his second shot. I think the Dragons are still a bit shaken by that dunk. Avery on the court now, Avery Shearer, the man from Seattle. Enika! Let's hope the referees don't call a technical on that one.
Yeah, look at that play there. Looks like Avery got called for the foul. He was sort of kind of in Davis's way. The referee says there's some contact there. That's where Davis fell over. So that's the call that stands on the floor.
A call is the call, they say. So it'll be Dreya ball. Davis. Here comes Sabara. Oh, it looked like it was going in. Avery, fast break. Wenkyong open. Good pass, Quick. Oh, good move by Quick there. Just changed a bit of direction with his hands and gets the basket.
Very athletic move by Quack. Mid-air change of direction. Good to see that he's not just a shooter.
Well, he's worked on his all-around game. Good defense there by the Dragons. Hands up. Fantastic D. Wenkyong, Quick, drives, and one! Quick, then Nguyen. He's having a great time out there. He's taking the advice of Laskar Dreya management and say, I'm going to have a good time too.
See, Quick drives the lane hard, absorbs the contact. Good arm to finish that one. Goes to the line to shoot one more.
Quick, still a very young man. Only 23 years of age, 6'7". And can't say enough how much he's worked on his game. It's not easy being patient, Dre. What's going on here?
I'm not quite sure. It looks like a technical call.
Another one?
I didn't see the referee's call, so it's hard to tell.
I don't think you're the only one that not seeing the referee's calls out there. No pun intended.
I saw a foul being attributed to the Dragons on the team on the scoreboard there, but I'm not quite sure who had the foul.
Well, let's send in our MVP to check it out. Lenora Lau, I'm sure, is checking it out as we speak. Definitely a technical. Yeah, it looks like they're going to get the ball back.
Looks like.
I didn't see no infringement there, Dre.
I did not either. It could have been away from the ball.
Okay, let's get off this topic and Lenora will do the legwork. Davis. Looks like they're going to try to shoot it from downtown here, Dre. I thought that was out by Avery, but referee knows better. Wenkyong drives. Aggressive Shearer. And Quinton Davis admitting, putting his hand up. Yeah, there was a bit of contact there.
Yeah, you see Shearer drives hard, gets the contact. Good call by the referee. Quinton Davis is out of position.
Avery Shearer from Seattle, but studied in Washington. And you said earlier that he was a shout for you for the best MVP talent. Well, Avery Shearer is an ASEAN import, so he's considered a Philam from the Philippines. So we have also MVP for ASEAN. Last year, that went to Asi Taulaba, the Rock, who's now playing in the PBA. Also good friends with Coach Ariel Vanguardia. Coach Ariel was the assistant on one PBA team, Talk and Text, and Asi Taulaba was on that team as well. So Asi Taulaba goes back a long way with Coach Ariel Vanguardia, and there was talks about him. Asi, the Rock, Taulaba, and Kuala Tautua being our ASEAN imports last season, but it didn't materialize. Number 34, the man who we think is Susanto, but the name in the back says Aris.
Either way, that was an air ball, whichever his name really is.
You know what? If I was missing shots, I'd have a fake name too.
That wouldn't happen to you, right, Ben? You'd always be hitting your shots from out there.
Well, as long as I use my feet to shoot. That's one thing that Coach Justino Peanut has always taught me. Anyway, away from the shooting lesson, over to our courtside reporter, Lenora Lau.
Tell me if you can understand this, boys, because I went to the commissioner and they told me that because there was no foul on the player, but because they were talking, unfortunately, not so nice things about the referee, so the coach was the one that absorbed the foul, and hence that's why Laskar Dreya got the penalty shots. That's what I heard from the commissioner. Back to you.
Interesting.
I'm lost for words.
So in that case, then, the coach was saying something bad about the referee?
No, but Lenora was saying the coach absorbed the foul. I mean, right? The coach absorbed the foul.
But if the player was saying something bad about the referee, unless, sorry, was the crowd saying something bad about the referee?
Not the commentators.
No,
We don't do that.
no.
What a shot there by Walopo. Bad behavior is the words I'm hearing. I don't know. I don't want to.
Yeah, let's not. The call was the call. That's fine. Let's move ahead to the basketball again.
Yeah, because it's John Ung. Quick for the baseline two. And that's the end of the third quarter. 81-43 in favor of the Dragons. Almost a 40-point lead. This has to be a record, Dre.
It's definitely very close to the biggest lead I've seen so far in any of the ASEAN Basketball League games this season. We saw some good energy from Laskar Dreya this quarter, Ben, but the Dragons came right back.
Well, the Dragons came out a little bit flat. They rotated more. Coach Ariel trying to use his, locals, because don't forget, last season, Coach Ariel is still scarred by the fact that in Game 3, actually in Game 1 and 2 in the semifinal against the Indonesia Warriors, Marcus Hubbard was injured. And then he was fresh in Game 3. And then he was injured again. So, and Marcus Hubbard was basically playing with a sprained ankle. So that changed the fortunes of how things were going to be. So Coach Ariel does not, why I'm telling that story, Coach Ariel does not want his imports, ASEAN imports, or American imports to be injured. He wants to keep them fresh. Everybody from the San Miguel Beermen. They lost to the AirAsia Patriots then, but they were defeating almost everybody. Singapore, Indonesia, both the Chang Thailand Slammers and the Bangkok City Cobras at that time. So there's a bit of a history lesson for you, Dre, with the ABL.
I feel smarter after that one, Ben. Appreciate that.
PhD in ABL basketball. So the starting five for Laskar Dreya at the moment. Tony Sugiharto goes for the shot. Doesn't come close again. Mustafa Ndoya, Tony Sugiharto, Ricardo Udabati. And number 9, Suhandi. Good shot there, Edeka. He's pumped about that one. Good shot.
Coach Ariel using an all-local starting five, it looks like, to start the fourth quarter.
That's right. He's got a big lead, so why risk it? That local starting five is Yim Shen Hao, Isran Edeka bin Kamarudin, Kwek Yen Yuen, John Ng, and Ton Wen Kyong. So this is probably the earliest I've ever seen Coach Ariel bring out his local starting 5. Malaysia would be proud. Westports Malaysia Dragons. And Mustafa Ndoya is the only non-Indonesian in this Dreya starting 5. Took way too much time there. Way too much time. Gotta be aware of the shot clock.
Another thing about having this all local starting 5, Ben, and it's something that Coach ABL has really done throughout most of the season. He tries to give his locals a lot of playing time to make sure that they're ready when the time comes to be able to step up in the playoffs.
Well, it's a very good point because Coach ABL is a firm believer of developing his players. When he first got offered the job a few years back, when he came to the Dragons as a consultant, he said, "My aim is to develop the team." And I must give credit, or we must give credit to Coach Goh Cheng Huat, you know, national team coach. He was the first coach of the Westports Malaysia Dragons. And he's still around to help Coach Ariel Bangordia with Coach Justino Pinat and Coach Shogi Gan to really develop all the players. It's a really good chemistry in this playing group of the Westports Malaysia Dragons. In the words of Coach Gabalato of the Saigon Heat, he believes that the Dragons have an outstanding chance to become ABL champions 2014. Coach Ariel doesn't want to hear that because he's focusing on the job. But there's Unapati right there.
Yeah, Unapati looks like he drew a foul, a phantom foul, looks like.
Walopo.
I see some incredulous looks from the Dragons players. They're not quite sure where the fouls are coming from.
Well, they're just trying to keep their mouth shut, really.
Looks like. And that's good play by the Dragons to do so.
Good shot there, good movement. And Dreya needed that. Number 9, Sabara. Wen Kyung. Sorry, Wong Wei Sing, sorry. John Ng for the tray! Oh, John Ng, he's come so close to scoring. I really want him to score. Nice guys can't score. With a hustle there, Ndoya to Sugiharto. Oh, good defensive stance there by the Dragons, just maintaining their position, hands up, keeping it simple, Dre.
Yeah, that was a good pass from Ndoya, but Sugiharto just could not hold on to that ball.
Unapati kicks out, spots up for the shot. Good shot there by Trey Walopo. Dreya playing their best passage of basketball right now.
Yeah, that was actually a very good offensive set. It's good to see some passing around the perimeter leading up to an open shot.
Still can't get the basket. Long pass. Inika, well done, Inika. And the Dreya bench disagreeing with the referee, saying it should have been a Dreya ball. Looks like the crowd trying to roar their home team on. Inika for the spin for the 2. Inika, what a turnaround jumper!
Israel Inika having the best game as the Dragons so far. 2 threes and a turnaround jumper. Great defense as well. Good play from Inika.
Sugiharto, hands. Couldn't hold on to the ball. Oh, communication. Looks like Inika, we can't see it on camera, Inika calling the shots on the floor. That's confidence. He's showing a bit of leadership. It's positive for the Dragons' development.
That's right. Edika acting like the defensive anchor for this team right now.
And Davis just drives to the basket, works the glass. A lot of fans shouting, come on Dragons, keep it up, keep it up. About 6 minutes to go. And good news. Oh, good shot there by Wong Yi-hao. He's back in. He's looking a bit gingerly with that ankle there, but he's playing, and he got a shot.
Yi-hao with a nice high arcing three-pointer off that give and go. Good shot.
Wilopo fake, kicks out. Ulapati! Foul there by the Dragons. So Ikeyana comes back in for Trey Wilopo. Bit more hustle here by Dreya, and they're shooting. They're electing to shoot. Back tap there by Edika. Tong. This man can drive. Oh, good no-look pass. Quick! Oh, what a play. Just a bit too much on it. Tong again. Quick open, but said, don't pass it to me. I'm being guarded. Good communication there, Dragons. Shen Hao, what a shot! Kim Shen Hao, the man from Perak. Hits a tray, 94-50. The Dragons have a 44-point lead. And Doya loses the ball. That looked relatively legal. Dre, what say you?
I think I saw Edika maybe had his hands over a bit, not in the legal guarding position. You see here, there you go.
Yeah.
Shen Hao had his hands down onto Doya's arms. That's a good call by the referee.
Okay. That's why I've got Andre Reza next to me to be super sharp Eagle Hawk eyes. Good eyes there by Andre Reza. Edika not putting two hands up. And Ndoye. Still a long, long way to go. This would be the comeback of all comebacks if this is a win. But this big score, if it maintains, Dre, it'll really bring up the average for the Dragons. Edika. Is that a charging foul?
Yes, it's a charging foul. Edika lowered his shoulder into the defense.
Now I feel like an expert. Still, you're the better analyst.
That's a sharp eye, Ben. Sharp eye.
I learned from the best Dre, the guy sitting next to me, Andre Reza. The man in charge of Stat Sports, is it?
Stat Sports League, that's right.
Big shout out to Stat Sports. Jan for the two, off balance. Ndoye gets the rebound. Ndoye, baseline, Tong. Got to hold on to the ball. Spacing for the Dragons. Shen Hao! What a basket! Drives on! Kim Shen Hao! He can shoot, he can drive.
That was not an easy basket. Took it right into the teeth of the defense and laid it in right over two defenders. Doya with the ball in the post, tries to save it back in. Dragons running back down now. Good pass inside, easy layup, but missed by.
What action we have here. What a three again. Dreya electing to shoot a lot. Shoots frequently, should I say, but it's not getting them baskets straight.
Oh, Ben, with a 40-point lead, 40-point deficit with barely 3 minutes left to play, there is definitely no chance that they're going to come back in this one. It's Ndoye puts down an easy fast break dunk.
You know what? It just looked like he jumped like he was gonna touch, I don't know, the cupboard in the kitchen. It just looked so easy for him. The man is huge.
He is definitely a big man. Looks like he's almost got a 7-foot wingspan. He stands at 6'11".
And look at his free throw percentage. It's in the 50-40% zone. Davis tries to work the glass. Good hustle there by the Dragons, but still Dreya gets the ball back. Quick for the rebound. There's only 2 minutes left in this game. The Westports Malaysia Dragons will sweep Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra, and they will march on to the playoffs where they will most likely play the Saigon Heat. But I'm not shouting that out just yet. We still got 2 minutes of basketball left to be played, and looks like maybe a timeout might be called. Coach Ariel still not looking satisfied, but if you were him, you'd be pretty satisfied with the production the locals have put in, won't you, Dre?
Definitely. They've definitely done their best to execute. And one thing that I would really say stands out is their defense against Ndoye. And Ndoye, I don't think, scored during that run with an all-local defense side.
If they face Saigon, they'll be up against some very big guys. Dustin Scott, Justin Williams. Inika! Oh, Inika! Is he in double digits? Is he in double digits?
I think he is, Ben. 2 threes, two-pointers. That's 10 points.
Malaysia bully, the Dragons bully. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Cross-court pass by Dreya. Can they go on a shooting spree here? Good rebound, Kwek Ten Nguyen. Here they come. Slowing it down, taking their time. They want this game to finish quickly. They don't want to finish with a bang. Look at that scoreboard, 98-54. Can they reach the 104 mark? That would be a record. Edeka spins. Shot clock out. Unapati. And just puts it in, drops it in. Sabara, number 21. The Dragons are just moments away. Next Wednesday, join us on our ABL live stream YouTube channel. Game 1 from MABA Stadium. The Westports Malaysia Dragons. They have hit the 100-point mark. Can they win by 50 points? Maybe not. Unless they hit a couple of trays right now. Looks like they're going to take their time. They're going to soak it up. They're going to absorb the moment. We are pumped up. We are fired up. And they're shaking hands already. The Westports Malaysia Dragons march into the playoffs, defeating Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra, 100-58. They have swept also Laskar Dreya, South Sumatra, and they have finished number 1 in the ASEAN Basketball League for season 2014. A record for the franchise.
That is right, man. It's great play during the regular season for the Dragons. They've been on pace for this, man, this whole way through. There have been a couple of stumbles along the way, but they've really shown that they're able to overcome those hurdles. They have grown together as a team, as a family for the Dragons have, and they are in position, first place, going into the playoffs, man. It's a great place to be.
And as usual, the Dragons will huddle into the middle, in the middle of the court. So they gave it a shot, Laskar Dreya. They gave it their all, but they were a bit short in terms of depth and a bit of basketball quality, Dre.
Yeah, they were. They definitely came out as hard as they could. It's a team that seemed a bit in turmoil, Ben, with their loss of one of their star imports, some changes in the roster. It's very difficult for a team to come out and win that way.
That's right. So I do agree there. I mean, morale has not been the best. I mean, they only won 1 game, and Dre, how difficult is it to compete? You played on a lot of teams, good teams, not so good teams. When you lose 19 games, that has to smack your confidence.
Yes, it does. It really will suck the energy out of each and every one of those games, especially when you see it builds a habit, Ben. You know, many of those things builds a habit. You get used to losing, and you don't want to get used to losing, Ben, but it does happen.
But you know what? Never, never underestimate a wounded tiger or wounded lion, because it's really funny. 1 week is a short time in sport. And Dre, I'm sure they want to get back to winning ways. Oh, look at this. This is a fantastic scene. Moala Tautua, I told you he likes to be Michael Jackson.
Looks like he's pulling off the mohawk right there.
And Coach Tino, he's trying to get Coach Tino into it as well. We love this. This is basketball history. And the cheerleaders are getting into it. Now they can smile now, but they won't be smiling come tomorrow morning. It's back to serious mode, because the potential opposition, well, it's most likely going to be the Saigon Heat. And you can't see it off camera now. Israel Edikan bin Kamarudin coming to high-five the commentators. And there's a lot of dancing there. Chris Eversley and Moala Tautua entertaining the team. Come on, number one. Come on, Dre. You got to give it to the Dragons. Number one in the ABL.
A first time for the Dragons, if I'm correct, Ben. It's great that the Dragons finished with the 1 seed going into the playoffs. This is why they're celebrating right now. Coach Ariel giving them a chance to celebrate before they get back to work, before they face the Saigon Heat on Wednesday.
That's right. Saigon Heat. And don't forget, it'll be the best of 3. If the Dragons win game 1, or regardless if they win or lose game 1, game 2 will be in, let's just say hypothetically it is Saigon. Game 2 will be in Saigon itself, and game 3, if necessary should I say, will be back in Malaysia at MABA Stadium. So right now, Lenora Lau is with the best player of the game, Israel Edgar bin Kamarudin, and the winning coach, Coach Ariel Vanguardia. Over to you, Lynn.
Thank you so much, guys. Edgar, you got 12 points for this game. How do you feel? I mean, you really played all out today.
I'm really happy with my performance, because we really prepared for this game, because the coach said we want the champion so badly. That's why we gotta win.
Well done. Make sure you keep on being hungry, Coach. This is the first time I'm seeing all local players for the first quarter. How do you feel about your local players?
They're every day working hard. It's just a pity that I can play only 5 guys at a time, but I know they're ready. Edika has done an unbelievable job the whole year. He plays 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll guard the imports in practice, and that's why Chris, Avery, and Mo is ready, because we have locals that push them hard in practice. And today, they can see that they can play.
So what does this mean for the playoffs? What is your strategy for your first playoff game?
Secret. We're gonna look at tape. It's a whole new season for us. I'm gonna have fun tonight, but tomorrow is back to work.
Thank you so much, Coach. Congratulations to both of you. Back to you guys.
Thanks very much, Lenora. A 42-point victory for the Westports Malaysia Dragons. So right now, the Dragons will have fun tonight.